Now we have to discuss the alternate method to divide a line segment in the given ratio. Same question, exercise 11.1, question number 1. So in this question, AB equals 7.6 centimeter and the ratio is 5:8. So here also first step is we have to draw line segment AB of 7.6 centimeter length. In the last method, we draw only one acute angle from A. There we need to draw either to downward or to upward from one of the endpoints. Okay, but here we have to draw from two endpoints, one acute angle to downward and other to upward. Okay, both are having the same measure, but we need not to take the correct measure. Okay, so as the above method, we can draw an acute angle from A to downward without taking any measure by using ruler itself. So we can draw that angle line using ruler like this. Now this is the angle line AX. That means the ray AX. Okay. It is an acute angle, but we didn't take the measure. Then we want to mark 5 equal parts because here the first number in the ratio is 5. So we have to mark 5 equal parts on this ray AX from A. Start from A. Okay, 5 equal parts we want to take by using any measure. So here 1, then again 2, the next 3, the next it is 4, the next it is 5. Okay, so what is the first number in the ratio? That number of equal parts we want to take. Then here I gave that as A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. Okay, the next step is we have to draw a line from B to upward, but that angle is also an acute angle and equal to this measure. Okay, so we have to draw an arc from A by taking any radius we can take. Okay, so by taking any radius and draw an arc, but that arc should intersect AX and AB. So that point we can give as C and D. With the same measure, first we can take any measure, but with the same measure we want to draw an arc from B. But that will intersect at AB. Okay, this is the arc line. Then next we have to take the measure CD and draw an arc to the arc from this intersecting point. So this intersecting point is E. Okay, now the next step is join B and E and extend. Now we get another ray BY. Okay, the next step is we have to mark 8 equal parts. What is the second number? 8 in the ratio. So we have to mark 8 equal parts on the ray BY. But that measure is same as this AA1. How much we took here? Same measure we want to take for there also. Okay, so here this is the measure to A to A1. So same measure we want to take from B, and how many equal parts we want to mark? 8 equal parts we want to mark. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 8 equal parts we get. Now this also we can name as B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7 and B8. Okay, the next step is we want to join A5 and BH. Using ruler we have to join A5 and B8. These 2 points we want to join by using ruler. Okay. Now that line segment intersect AB at a point that will be F. Now we want to measure AF and FB. That measure we will get by using ruler 2.9 centimeter and 4.7 centimeter. So we can write it as AF is to FB equal 5 is to 8 and AF equal 2.9 centimeter and FB equal 4.7 centimeter. Okay, then I will explain this method once more. First we have to draw the given line segment AB 7.6 centimeter. Next we have to draw an acute angle from A to downward. AX, ray AX, it is an acute angle. We didn't take the measure and all. Next we have to take the first number in the ratio, it is 5. So we have to take 5 equal parts. Mark 5 equal parts on this ray AX. Any measure we can take. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then name it as A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5. The next step is we have to draw an angle line from B to upward, but it is equal to this angle A. For that we want to draw an arc with any measure. We can take any measure and draw an arc, but that should intersect AX and AB. So here I gave it as C and it is D. Then with the same measure I want to draw an arc from B also. Okay, from B also I want to draw an arc with same measure. Then take the measure of CD. Measure of CD using compass itself. Put the compass at C and compass at pencil at D. Okay, then from this intersecting point of AB, draw an arc to the arc. Now this point of intersection is E. Next we have to join B and E and extend. Now we get another ray BY. Then which measure we took to take A to A1, A1 to A2, same measure we want to take again. Okay, A to A1 and A1 to A2. Same measure we should take and take how many equal parts? 8 equal parts. We want to mark 8 equal parts. So here 1, then from here 2, from here 3, 4. In this way 8 equal parts we want to mark. The next step is we have to join A5 to BH. First part is 5, second is 8. So A5 to B8 we want to join by using ruler. That line will intersect AB at F. Now AF is to FB equal 5 is to 8. Then take the measure and write that in the figure. So AF is 2.9 centimeter, FB is 4.7 centimeter. In this question they asked to give the justification of the construction. Okay. So for that we have to consider the two triangles. That is triangle AFA5 and ABA13. AFA5 and ABA13. Here we know that this A5F and A13B are parallel. We construct them like parallel. Okay. So we can use the basic proportionality theorem. So by the basic proportionality theorem, what we can write? AF by FB equal A5 by A13. AF by FB equal A5 by A5 A13. Here A5 means what? 5 unit, isn't it? Then A5 A13. A to A5, 5 units. A5 to A13, how many units? 8 units. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units. So we can write A5, A5, A13. A5 by A5 by A5, A13 as what? 5 by 8. A5 by A5 by A13 as 5 by 8. Okay. So here we consider two triangles AF-A5 and FB-A13. Then by BPT what we will get? Before BPT, why we use BPT? Here we already know that A5F is parallel to A13B. We construct them like that. Okay. So by BPT we can write AF by FB equal AA5 by A5 A13. Then AA5 by A5 A13 we got 5 by 8, right? AA5 means 5 units, A5 to A13 8 units. So 5 by 8. Therefore what we can write? A5 by FB equal 5 by 8. Therefore AF is to FB equal 5 is to 8. That means F divides the line segment AB in the ratio 5 is to 8. Hence it is justified. Okay. So we have to take these two triangles. By construction these two lines are parallel. Then we can use PPT. Then we will get this. That means AF is to FB is 5 is to 8. So we can say that F divides the line segment AB in the ratio 5 is to 8. This is the justification. If in the question it is asked to write the justification for the construction, then only you want to write this justification. Okay, otherwise no need to write the justification. Any one of the above methods you can use to do this type of questions. Okay. Then in exercise 11.1, there are many questions to draw the similar triangles, construction of similar triangles. I already told you that type of questions is not there for your board exam. Okay, that topic is not there for your board exam. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.